Hey guys, what's going on? I've been hustling lots the last couple weeks here and wanted to show you off a few of the awesome things I picked up lately. Got a couple wins and a couple losses in terms of how well I did on pricing and stuff. Overall, really happy with what's been going on lately. Lots of stuff going on with eBay. I've been selling lots on eBay and I've been buying lots on eBay, so done well there. And also checked out the flea market. I went camping. For my job, I work with guys with autism and stuff, so I took one of my clients out camping this weekend. And when I camp, I smoke a lot, so my throat is kind of messed. I don't really even smoke normally, but when I'm camping, it's what I do, man. It's just something about being out there in the woods within nature and all that it makes me sort of want to slowly kill myself for some reason. No, but it's good times, and so that's just why my throat is a little raspy. But this is a figure, first of all. I got a bunch of comics. This is my only toy I'm going to show. I've been trying so hard not to get into toys, but it's happening slowly. So this is one of the older Marvel Legends figures. It's Series 3. Comes with this sweet reprint of Uncanny X-Men 133. So he's fighting the Hellfire Club, and you got a bunch of the bodies on the ground there that he's sort of standing over. So I really like this one for how you can set up the scene. I find some of the newer ones, you don't really have that. And I was looking at a few different ones, and even the one that's the current one of the Marvel Select series, I actually like this one better just in terms of the poses you can do with them and stuff. Really stoked on that. This thing's a little bit beat up. That's the other reason I wanted it, because then I don't feel guilty. I'm going to open it up and set it up, and I'll have that comic too. So the Magneto one is awesome too. I really like that. They didn't have that, but he's standing over the Sentinel head. Yeah, so gonna get that up, set it up on my shelf. One of these days I'm gonna go out and buy myself a new shelf. But yeah, super stoked on that. Okay, so flea market, I was there not this last weekend, but the weekend before, and there was just a ton of comic book sellers. So I think I dropped like $80 the whole trip there. This is Thor 158. Nothing super significant about it. It's just an awesome Jack Kirby cover. I love the look in Thor's eye there, plus like, sort of the classic poses and everything. So I'd seen this one just online randomly, and I just thought it was such a beautiful cover. Great sort of capturing of Thor and beautiful Jack Kirby work. Really super stoked to get that. This I got for about 30. I got it with a lot of things, so he was kind of offering half off on that. So really nice. And that's a really high grade book too. There's a little bit of light wear on here and a little bit of, what do you call it, like foxing of the edges there on the top. But besides that, really great. Also got this included. So this is Batman number 7, and this is the first appearance of Harper Row. So she's the Bluebird now. She's sort of the new Robin character. Kind of a neat character. Technically, the true like cameo appearance of Harper Row is number 1. This is her first full appearance where she's sort of fleshed out as a character and you get to know who she is. All right, guys, we're just going to stop the show to show off these first appearances. This is Harper Row in Batman issue 7 of the New 52. So you get a quick little view of who she is. She's introduced. They have a conversation. Scott Snyder tries to write teenage speak. This is issue number 12. And you see Cullen getting Harper ready for like a party to go undercover. Notice like the red dress and everything. They're fixing her hair and everything, so she really doesn't look like herself. Now this is Batman number 1 of the New 52. And here in this panel you can see her in that same costume as you see her wearing in the other comic, the red thing. So this is supposedly Harper, who's there undercover collecting food and sneaking out of the party with it and everything. All right, here's a loss. I've wanted this book for a while, Amazing Spider-Man 200, but I haven't really, it hasn't been anything I've sought out. I want to get every Amazing Spider-Man book, so it's on that list, obviously. And I thought this went for more for some reason. I know it's sort of the return of the burglar. It's sort of some of the retelling of the origin. And I thought this went for more for some reason, but it absolutely doesn't. It goes for about $5 to $10 on eBay. This is a really nice copy, except there's like a big dent in the corner. It would be near mint without that, I think. Yeah, I got this. This was like $30, so I really overpaid on this one. Maybe I was thinking of Amazing Spider-Man 100. I'm not sure. Normally I would like look these things up before I purchase them, but he after I accepted or whatever, it seemed like he felt kind of bad. So he's like, "Oh, you know, you can take some of these variant copies here." So he offered me another couple random books. So I grabbed this isn't even a variant. It's just Uncanny Avengers #1. So that was fine. And this is a variant. I think it's a 1 in 25 variant. This is Incredible Hulk #1, the Ladron variant. So yeah, pretty awesome, badass Hulk cover there. So happy to get that for kind of just thrown in there for extra. Okay, I got some other pretty major stuff coming, but I'll just fire through some of these dollar books I got. Yeah, like I said, lots of sellers around throwing stuff out there. One guy had a whole pile of books for $1. There's a big crowd around them. I got there a little late. I wish I had got there earlier because I'm pretty sure the way the guys were hunting through them that there was probably some decent stuff there. But I'll show you what I pulled out. So I got this is the Silver Age Classic DC of the first appearance of Supergirl, which is Action Comics 252. Avengers 263, which is the first cameo, like preview of X Factor. Batman 453. This is the third part I needed of the Dark City story. I thought I had this around here somewhere, but I can't find it. Batman 648. Moon Knight #1. It's $1. Nice condition. Mark Miller's Marvel Knights Spider-Man. So I have #1, now I got #3. The Man Called Nova #2. I've been collecting this. It's a Spectacular Spider-Man Volume 2. It's the Paul Jenkins run. And it's like some of the best Spider-Man stories I've ever read. So these later issues are pretty hard to find. You can see there's like a mark all up here. But whatever, it's $1. So finding these for $1 are always nice. So it's 22, 21. The whole series only ran like 30 issues, I think. X-Men #4, first appearance of Omega Red. This is like my third copy. Super Soldier #1. I might have this one. I've been collecting these amalgams just when I see them for under a couple bucks. But Mark Waid's story. So if you guys don't know, amalgam comics are when DC and Marvel came together. They had a big Versus story, and then they made a whole bunch of books where they combined their characters. So this is a combination of Captain America and Superman and Mark Waid book. So, and Dave Gibbons on art. Oh, cool. Also got this, the Hulk #1. Super stoked about this. Red Hulk is such a badass. This is just a beautiful cover as well. This is just the normal copy or normal cover, and this is super high grade. And a couple Invincible books. So this is Invincible #60, part of the Invincible War. So you can see Spawn, Savage Dragon, Witchblade, a whole bunch of different Image comic superheroes sort of showed up in this story. This is one of the few ones I haven't read, so excited to have that. All right, just adjust a little bit here. So these are eBay purchases. So this is the one that caught my eye. This was only like $4 asking price, so it was kind of like, oh, great. Shipping was like $5 or something. I took a look at the seller's stuff and picked out a few other things I liked to get that combined shipping goodness. So this is first appearance of Aquaboy, who's just young Aquaman, but Superboy Aquaman meeting in the Superboy title. It's a Bronze Age book. Superboy 171. So pretty nice grade. It's really nice, except it's got some browning on it, but I don't mind that too much because the corners are really nice and everything else looks really good. So Batman 10 Nights of the Beast. So these are always gone. So they're hard to find. I think I have 2 other ones, and there's 4. This is a 4-part series. This is Batman 420. Almost done this series, and I guess this guy KG Beast is potentially going to be in the new movie coming out. You know those rumors, how they go, but story itself is supposed to be really good. I can't remember whose video I saw this in. This might have been a Mercenaut book. He gets credit for everything just because he always finds so much good stuff. So this is Spawn 174. It's a Greg Capullo cover, but it's also, I guess there's this Gunslinger Spawn storyline that was kind of cool and different and people really like. So these tend to go for $15, and this one was on for like $8. So cheaper than any other one I saw online. They said very fine. It looks really good to me. The corners had slight little bumps on them. I guess maybe that's why they said that. But besides that, looked more like near mint to me. So definitely like a 9.4 or 9.2 probably. And a couple more Invincible books. Invincible 78. I am super stoked because Ryan Otley is going to be at the Emerald City Comic Con. So there's just so much talent that's going to be there that I'm excited to see. So we're looking forward to that. That's coming up in a couple weeks. If you guys are going to that, let me know, and maybe we could hook up. It'd be sweet. All right, and lastly, these are from 3 different sellers. Just really cheap books. I got this for $5. I had just bought this book at that small con not too long ago, and I saw this one online as a near mint, so threw a bid down and won. So first appearance of Firebug, really high grade. This is Batman 318. And this, man, so stoked. Swamp Thing number 50. So sort of the official first appearance of Justice League Dark. Super stoked to have this. I am going to take a look because I have that Swamp Thing annual number 2, which I think came before this, which is a lot of these characters together here. So like Deadman makes an appearance, Phantom Stranger, Swamp Thing, the Demon, the Spectre, all those guys make appearances. To me, that's kind of where all those characters first meet and are together. Even though what's happening in that story is Swamp Thing is kind of going throughout different stages of hell and meeting the different characters along the way. And some of them he had met already, and some not. But that sort of is when this is when they're first together as a team, though. So super excited to read this story. I'm really excited to collect this whole series. And this is a really high grade book here. And lastly, Thor 225. Super stoked to have this. This one I had seen a while ago because this book goes for like $20, $30, $40. I'd seen one on for like $17. So I was like, is this that book? What's wrong? And I was looking at the description, trying to figure out, because you always got to look. If it seems too good to be true, it often is on eBay. So always take a look. You have random reprints. You have pages missed out, ripped out, whatever. And I missed out on that one. So I was pretty choked because I went to bid and it was gone already. Someone had seen it and bought it. So very similar thing with this one, I think. Only I was the one who purchased it. This was $5. So super stoked. And it's probably fine. Like you can see there's some marks over here. Very slight, but like just in general, it looks really, really good. So 25-cent book. I got to take a look through here, make sure the stamp, the value stamp thing is still in there. Because those 25-cent books are where that happens. Quickly show you here. This is the Marvel value stamp. So on 25-cent books specifically, if Marvel books, take a look through your book before you buy it because these will be cut out fairly often. Just terrible how they would tell these kids to defame their own books. So yeah, just always make sure you keep an eye out for that on 25-cent books. Just want to quickly show off this too. How about that sweet first appearance for Firelord, man? That's a panel, man. That's like what comics are all about. This is why I love the Bronze Age so much, man. It's so beautiful. The colors are so bright. Everything's big, bold, beautiful. I love it. That is my haul for now, guys. Thank you so much for watching. For my birthday, I also got a really awesome omnibus from my wife, which came from In Stock Trades, and it came damaged, so I was pretty choked. They've been super good about taking it back and everything, so I shipped it back to them. They're supposed to replace it. I'll keep you updated to see how that goes, but they said they're going to pay for the shipping and everything to send it back, and they apologized and all that, so seems like everything's going to go well, and I'll get that and be able to read through that because I'm a big Fear Agent fan. So that's it, guys. Going to Emerald City in a couple weeks. Super stoked. Like I said, if you're going to be there, let me know. I'd love to hook up with you, have beer, whatever, talk about some comics, hunt together, whatever you want. Keep hustling out there, guys. Keep it real. Take care.